Hello everyone, welcome back once again to Veragist HQ. Today remains the 28th of October 2025. I want Pastor Donald Obasokori, Madam Ngozi Israel, Zita, Lady Rich, and Co., Reverend Libot, all of them to understand that voices are currently rising up. A lot of people are angry and they are being patient because of the date that has been given. The concern now is that date shouldn't fail. A lot of voices are currently rising up. Like this update that I just want to play for you now. Voices are rising up. People are angry. And they have many people that cannot even speak out just because of where they belong to, the platform they belong to. They can't speak out because of the fear of being removed from the platform, because of the fear of being labeled as a black sheep. They can't speak out. But if this date eventually fail again, voices will rise more. So I want them to understand that the reason why I'm saying this is they should not fail this time around. They should tell their masters, the stakeholders, that nobody knows. They should tell them that people are angry. People are angry. Chief Akogun said he's going to hands off, but other voices are calling on him not to do that, because not fighting the injustice too is a crime. And other voices are beginning to join him. My concern is this. Please, Madam Ngozi, Reverend Elibo, Pastor Donald Obasokori, Ambassador Zita, this date shouldn't fail. Well, let me not just waste your time. I want you to pay attention to him and grab your fee from it. But before that, this is Veragist HQ. If you have not subscribed to our channel, please do us the favor to subscribe. Click on the notification bell so that anytime we drop update, you will be notified. Subscription is free of charge. You are not paying anything. Thank you. I remain blessed. We'll be right back.
Are we not wicked? There is no hope of what we have done for years. And the people are now saying that we should not talk because they are enjoying another people's money. And some are claiming that they are the children of God. They ask us to be that we need to pray. Every time we need to pray. They have useless prayer in Nigeria. Even if cockroach pass or anything pass, is prayer in Nigeria. Even if there is stone, you are driving on the road and there is stone, a roadblock on the road. The Nigeria will say, "Let us go and pray," instead of coming down from the car and remove the stone. The next thing is that they will deploy you to go and pray. And when you now talk against it, they will now see you as an enemy, or they want to make you an enemy of God. The Bible says, "My people perish for lack of knowledge." My people perish for lack of knowledge. We have been deceived so much, in the light of prayer, in the light of gospel, godliness. People that proclaim that we are godly, we know God, we are very far from God. Good morning, Jehovah Kogon, and every member of this platform. My name is Oluwole Adeyemi Loruko mi je. The fact is this: the captors will not want his captive to be freed. The captain will never want his captive to be freed. The success the scammers want to achieve in this grand community is the people that can talk to them, people that can indict them of their evil dealings, is to keep quiet. And that is the success they can ever derive from this grand community. So, and that is what is happening now, sir. If you keep quiet, if you keep quiet, Bíbélì sọ wípé tí wọ́n bá rẹ̀wẹ̀sì ní ọjọ́ ìpọ́njú, agbára rẹ̀ ò tó nǹkan. What their target, their plan is that people that can talk to them, that can say no to keep quiet. And unfortunately, the oppressed also don't want. The oppressed knows that they are oppressed, but the problem is that they cannot talk, so that they will not remove them from the platform. Many people knows the truth in the grand community, but unfortunately, they cannot talk because of the fear of being remover. I mean, or being removed from the platform. A lot of people are just there. They are under their captor, and they cannot talk, despite the fact that they know the truth, because of the fear of being removed from the platform. In a just society, chief, silence is a crime. Except it's God that sent you, sir. Except if it is God that, except if it's not God that sent you. There is a purpose by which every individuals know in a particular place. There is a purpose by which God makes one to be in a place at a particular time. So these people, the success they can do, they will do every miss to silence the voice of the truth. And one thing I know is that the reason why they are coming now, they are now attacking now. That is the first phase. That is the first phase when you want to deal with evil things. We are in the first stage. Evil stage. We're dealing with evil stage as is a process, and this is the first phase. There will be first reactions, and later when the campaigns goes on against scammers, we will now discover that people will begin to join you. A lot of people have been joining us now. It's just that their voice is silenced. They are having low voice now because of the fear of being removed from the platform. So that is just it. Now, if you silent now, is victory. It's victory. If anybody is silent now, keep quiet. It's victory. Another grant will come up. A lot of grant will come up. Anyway, is that anybody's choice? Is that any foolish gullible's voice? I mean choice. Anybody that tends to pay a penny in the black community henceforth, that person is a fool. Spend money. We have successfully registered for about five or more grants in Nigeria, and nothing has paid. And some people, some fools still believe that there is need to continue to be pay money. And unfortunately, the people that stood their ground to ask this grant from stakeholders, they are the one collecting money. See the middlemen, they are the one busy collecting money. The people that so ask the grant handler, sorry, the grant handler, they stood their ground and ask the grant handler, when are we going to pay our people, the people we have collected money from? And when they are comfortable, as they are comfortable, when are they going to ask the grant handler the time they are going to pay this grant? The people that they ask us to canvas us to subscribe to the grant, they are busy collecting money. They are busy enjoying themselves with with subscribers money, and the subscriber are still, some are still happy. Like that woman now that talk, I know very well that woman has collected a lot of money, and she didn't want people to know. I mean, the people that have collected money from, they didn't want them to know that what they are doing is not good. I am an NGO now. I have a platform before, but because I don't want to collect unjust money, I collapse my platform, and I decide to run the program with my own money, because I believe that if eventually this money is not paid as a result of, because it has been, a lot of the grants advertised as were not paid. So, and I'm now thinking that if this grant is no longer going to pay, if they refuse to pay, then where will I be able to get this money back to the people that collected money from? It is not easy, but I decided to take that step, so that I will not collect unjust money from people. The Bible says the wicked shall be turned into hell, and all nations that forget God. Some people will just think that because the money are small, all this they are collecting 350, 250 from people, and as a result of that, they are comfortable. Some people will collect this money even on 10,000 naira. It will be a snare in their life. Not everybody you can cheat. Nobody in Grand community can vividly say that this is where the money is. Nobody in Grand community, every the what pisses me off is that my intel. Everybody in the Grand community is an intel. Intel. Everybody is intel. Nobody is in the know of what we are doing. That has been disturbing me for long. When you ask this one, they will say intel. When you ask that, they will say intel. I can. One cannot hold a person. We will not be able to hold a person up more than 9 years. A business you venture into, my philosophy is that when you venture into a business for 3 years and it's not successful, you have to have a rethink. You must change the business. Every business you venture into in 3 years, has been my philosophy. 3 years and there's nothing productive from it, you need to sit down and think otherwise, and take an alternative. So if our voice is that people should stop further subscription and allow them to pay substantive grants, then, or pending grants rather, then we have not said too much. We have not said too much, and I don't know, and I believe God that whatsoever they do in respect of this, God will not allow it to work against us. Are we not wicked? There is no hope of what we have done for years. And the people are now saying that we should not talk because they are enjoying another people's money. And some are claiming that they are the children of God. They ask us to be that we need to pray. Every time we need to pray. They have useless prayer in Nigeria. Even if cockroach pass or anything pass, is prayer in Nigeria. Even if there is stone, you are driving on the road and there is stone, a roadblock on the road, the Nigeria will say, let us go and pray. Instead of coming down from the car and remove the stone. The next thing is that they will deploy you to go and pray. And when you now talk against it, they will now see you as an enemy, or they will want to make you an enemy of God. The Bible says, my people perish for lack of knowledge. My people perish for lack of knowledge. We have been deceived so much, in the light of prayer, in the light of gospel, godliness. People that proclaim that we are godly, we know God, we are very far from God. People are very far from God. So that is it, Chief. If you give up, well, that might be that it's not God that sent you. And there might be reason for that. I cannot ask you to go further or not to go further. But the fact is that it is somebody that God will send to deliver his people. God sent Moses to deliver Israel. So, and in every dispensation of life, there is always a Messiah. In every dispensation, in every circumstances of life, there is also always a Messiah. So that is why, Chief, you have to look inward. Look into this matter critically before you give up. Ẹnìkan ìpọ̀ ohun mọ́ agogo lẹ́nu. Ẹnìkan ìpọ̀ ohun mọ́ agogo lẹ́nu. And you even claim in your part of your this thing, your voice note, that is God that sent you. Are you not going to deliver the message that God has sent you to grand community? A lot of people that have sold many things. Like me now, I've been very grievously affected. I've diverted a lot of funds that's my clients give to me to work for them, in the light of saying that, okay, the grant is going to be paid in the next 2 months. At times there will be, like last December, we think that that money will not pass that time. I diverted a lot of fund, and to get the money back became terrible. And they are saying that if people talk and all this and that they are going to die. When are they? Are people not dying in the grand community as a result of ill collection? I have to let me pause.